What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Ghost of Yotei. Guys, this video is a special video. It's not a part of the campaign, but I guess you can look at it that way because actually one of the moves that you learn is actually part of your skill tree as Onryo. So you can say it is a part of the game, and I like how Sucker Punched fit this in here. This, guys, is actually the story of what happened to Jin Sakai. Of course, for those of you who are fans of Ghost of Tsushima, Jin, was the one that took on the Mongols, and he was the first ghost, the first shinobi, if you want to call him that. So this particular video is actually about that. Has nothing to do with the campaign, but I just figured that, hey, you know what? I know what this is gonna be about. So, I hope you guys enjoy it. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications if you want more Ghost of Yotei. Of course, with me, your boy Tech9. I'm going off script a bit in terms of doing the main campaign, but this one is needed. This is definitely needed, man. It's nostalgic and it brings closure to the story of Jin Sakai. So, enough of the chit chat. Let's do this.
Ah, my favorite wanderer.
Ugetsu, what brings you here?
I seek a katana called the Stormblade. Supposedly, it ended up here in Oshima Coast hundreds of years ago. The sword is said to be so powerful that it contains the strength of an unstoppable storm.
Sounds like quite a sword. I'm sure you have a story about it.
That's the problem. I'm not sure which story belongs to it. If you find it, I'll be able to tell you the Stormblade's tale once I see it.
How would I find this sword?
The bits and pieces of the tales I've heard all say it's somewhere in these hills, up this path behind me.
Might as well look around. No one's tended to this place in a long time. Some sort of fox shrine. Looks ancient. You don't look like the other foxes around here. Where are you off to? Where'd you go? Why did you lead me here? There you are. Do you know how hard it was to get up here? What's this? Someone wrote a haiku. Looks like it was written ages ago. Alone, far from home. Old friends, never forgotten. Cherished sacrifice. Whoever wrote this was in pain, but proud. Has to be another way through. There you are. What is all this? Someone was storing weapons, supplies, enough to fight a small war. A rusted iron hook. Too old to be of any use. Never seen a helmet this old before. Looks like it's been through a lot. A saddle. Looks like it carried its rider through countless battles. Huh. Someone went through a lot of trouble to keep this hidden. Could this be the Stormblade? How long has this been here? Ninetales?
We have been following you for some time, but now the Stormblade is ours. Slit her throat.
I'm coming for that sword! Where did that bastard go? I'm right behind you. Shit! Look who's back. I'm glad you found me. You wouldn't happen to know where that nine-tail ran off to, would you? This place, it's beautiful. Someone's house. Good place to hide. The Stormblade's owner must have lived here. Looks like an herbalist's set, once used to make medicines. And poison. This flute is extremely old. Might be a family heirloom. Who knows how many times it was passed down. An old dagger. Someone etched a name onto the blade. Yuna. Fresh footprints. Might be the Nine-Tail who took the Stormblade. He must have gone through here.
I was wondering why my men never returned. Your reputation is well earned, Ongyo. Face me!
Gladly.
The man who owned this sword was the first shinobi. He was unstoppable. Now, I'll be unstoppable too.
We'll see about that.
sword will grant me control of the winds! You'll be one of thousands cut down by this blade!
Ugetsu? How'd you get here?
By boat. I saw this fox on the shore, and it seemed to want me to follow it.
That fox led me to the Stormblade. I don't recognize this crest. Do you?
Twin mountains in a circle. Of course. It all makes sense now. The Stormblade is part of a tale outlawed by an old shogun hundreds of years ago. Long ago, the Mongol horde set its eyes upon a small Japanese island. Although greatly outnumbered, a band of brave samurai rode out to face their invaders. The samurai were annihilated, but one fallen warrior rose from the ashes and single-handedly pushed back the Mongols, armed with his katana, the Stormblade. He cast aside the way of the samurai and adopted what we now call the way of the shinobi. With the Stormblade in hand and the howling winds at his back, the warrior defeated the Mongols and freed his home. But he also broke the very code that forged him, making him a wanted man by his own people. The samurai who was no longer a samurai had no choice but to flee his home, never to be seen again. No one knows where he went. However, some say he spent his final days here in Ezo.
So this is where the former samurai fled. The man you spoke of sounds like a hero. Why did the old shogunate outlaw his story?
Perhaps the shogun saw him as a threat to his authority. A legendary hero who defied convention and succeeded where the samurai failed. Empires have fallen over less.
Too bad he's not still alive. I'd buy him a drink, trade stories about foolhardy samurai.
Something tells me he'd enjoy that. As for the Stormblade, I believe it has found a new master.
I'll put it to good use, and I will honor his sacrifice.
ladies and gentlemen, the blade or the katana of Clan Sakai. This particular mythic tale for me, I'll be honest, you know, I mean, it's nostalgic because of, you know, Ghost of Tsushima, and you know what Ghost of Tsushima is, you know, to all of us in terms of, you know, the fans of this game. Ghost of Yotei is a good game. Ghost of Tsushima, oh my goodness, during the lockdown, you guys don't know, that game kept us going. You know what I'm saying? That game kept me going. And to Sucker Punch, thank you for closure. We don't know what happened to Jin Sakai. You know, we know after, you know, whatever happened with his uncle, Lord Shimura, and that fight, and of course, either you chose to kill him or to spare him, it doesn't really matter. Eventually, Jin had to leave the island of Tsushima, and of course, he ended up here, right? So, this is where he would have died. And the question is, did he leave with Yuna? Her blade was there, right? Her knife. Man, trust me, playing this mission, yeah, this really touched something, I'll be honest. You know, even hearing the sound, you know, the music of, you know, the theme song.
Thanks for the help, little friend.
That was just, I'll be honest,
You were
awesome.
a true warrior. Thank you for your Stormblade.
And look at this. We now have the mask of Jin Sakai. The mask that goes with, of course, with the helmet of Clan Sakai. And oh yeah, I'm going to equip this. Like I said, it's nostalgic. It's crazy to think that Sucker Punch would have done this. And again, thank you again for the closure, because we now know again what happened to Jin. You know, it is. When I saw those twin mountains, I was like, oh my goodness, Sakai. The emblem of Clan Sakai. I was like, holy shit, this is a mission for Jin. No, of course, this game and whatever is happening in Yotei is 300 years after Tsushima, so I knew there was no way of meeting Jin again. But I mean, to see everything, you know, the grappling hook, I guess the armor, the headgear, everything that was there, brought back memories, man. Again, Sucker Punch, thank you for this. I think we, the fans of Ghost of Tsushima, yeah, we needed this. Shit, I needed this, man. This was awesome, and it was really good bringing this to you. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be honest, I really do hope you enjoyed it. Hey, I got a new move, the Dance of Wrath. Hell friggin' yeah. Hit the like button, guys, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. I had to bring you this video. It is not the end of the game, but this particular side mission was worth it. Until next time, guys, it is your boy Tech9. Peace.